We're here today at the Brunswick Community Church on Broad Street, Salford, with Rob Lally. Now, Rob, in my opinion, is Europe's most prolific, best mosaic artist. You'll have seen his work if you look around. He's so talented, incredibly talented, and more importantly, he's a Salford lad. Hiya Broughton, is that right, Rob?
Yeah, Hiya Broughton is where I'm from originally, and the company's actually called Rialto Ceramics, which is after the Rialto Bingo Hall, which is a Hiya Broughton landmark, and I grew up around that area. So, but going back to what you've just said, Tony, a lot of people say it's talent when they see my work, but I disagree with that. I say it's technique. Anybody could do this work, but it's the way that you do it.
That's one way of putting it, isn't it? But I'm sticking with the talent. So how long have you been doing it?
20 years I've been doing it for. I originally started working as an assistant for a Manchester mosaic artist, and in the end I went working alone.
So is your work mainly commissions? Because the people on the walls here, we've got De Niro, Schwarzenegger, Billie Jean King behind me, Cantona, Guerrero, I think that is.
Yeah, it is mainly commissioned work. And commissioned work.
I think it's so. It sounds a bit daft. Could anybody contact you and say, right, Rob, I want a picture of my loved one or myself or a famous person? Could you rise to the occasion and do that? You think?
Yes. Oh, well, that's basically our work. I'm in with the David Lloyd gyms. I've got that's just one of the places that I'm actually with. I also do work for other companies. I'm on the internet, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and that's basically how I work. When people want me to do something, they either like what I've already done or they do provide their own pictures for me to replicate.
Have you got any, it's probably hard to say, any favourite mosaic you've done? Or is each one your favourite?
Not a favourite. Some have been more difficult than others.
Yeah.
And when you actually finish them, you get more of a sense of achievement when you've actually overcome the difficulty. I'd say Billie Jean King. A lot of people have actually said that is one of my best. And if you look at the work that's in it,
yeah.
I mean, you've got even the stitching in the racket cover, the strings in the racket. There's just
the detail.
There's so much detail in that.
How long would that take to do?
I think that took about 2 months to complete from start to finish.
Is that the guide price on it that's on there?
Yeah.
You're doing a Beatles one there, I've just noticed. Why is it upside down?
Well, this is another commission that I'm working on. The reason why I like to work upside down is so you're looking at shapes. You're looking at shapes as opposed to how the people look. So, because pictures, I work from pictures, but pictures are just a collection of shapes all together, and that's the way I see things. I see them as shapes, not people's faces.
What's the pencil marks in the background?
Oh, that's they're guidelines of where to work to, where to separate your shadings, your detail, etc.
Will it be just what 3 colours, black, white, and grey? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, this one is although it's a black and white picture. So yeah, black, white, and greys, but there are a lot of variations between white and black.
It's incredibly detailed, wouldn't it? It's like a jigsaw puzzle, isn't it?
Well,
that's being
you
a bit
see,
unkind, I suppose.
If you look at this black section here, this is the way that I work now. It's not like you're throwing random shapes to fill a section. The way I work now, I like the actual. I'm working with angles, and I like the lines to come to a point. So when I started, I wasn't working like this, but I know how I wanted it to look in my mind, but I didn't know actually how to do it in practice, and it's just keep doing it and keep doing it, practicing it, and eventually this is, you know, it's...
How long will it take to finish, you think?
I'd say there's another 3 weeks to a month left on this particular piece.
And it's a private commission, yeah?
And it's a private commission, yeah.
One of my favourites is the Morrissey one. It's not everyone's favourite now because of some of his views, shall we say, that get too controversial. But again, was that a private commission?
That was a private commission. Believe it or not, the chap that commissioned me to do that was back in 2018. But I've only just managed to complete it about a month ago. And there's a lot of work in the Morrissey. The face isn't particularly difficult, but it's all the shapes and the shadings that are actually on the shirt and on the chest, around the chest area. They were quite difficult.
Honestly, Rob, you're very self-depreciating. Honestly, you've got a right talent. I can't even take a photograph like that.
So when I go back to say it's technique, you've got a solid section here. Anybody could just fill that solid section the way that they wanted, but the way I fill that solid section, for example, is by technique.
Fred Fielder, if you're watching, would you, Fred, you may have heard him. Fred, I think a commission would be in hand here for you and Joan. Get in touch with Rob. One of these would look a treat in your farmhouse, and you've got the money. We know you have. Tell us about this T-shirt, Robbie.
Right, this is the Hacienda T-shirt that I'm currently promoting. It's my design. I'm doing it in association with Fact 51, and it's in aid of the NSPCC.
Where are they available from, Rob?
My Instagram page or my Facebook page. Alternatively, if you would like to donate voluntarily, please go to the NSPCC Just Giving page.
So give, help out, help the man. So what's in the pipeline for the future, Rob? You just keep it on?
I just keep plodding on. I've got commissions lined up, so I just roll them off.
It's so modest, honestly. It's very quickly, this parental advisory, explicit lyrics. Those of a certain age, Rob, tell what it used to say.
Right, the reason, this is something that I decided to do for myself, because I was interested, a big fan of the early rap scene. People like NWA, Ice Cube, The House of Pain, Cypress Hill, and that sign was an actual sticker on the original rap albums, warning the listener that there might be offensive lyrics on the CD. It's recently been changed, and it's now parental advisory, explicit content, but that explicit lyrics, that is the original logo.
That's just for your own
That's
private use. But you'd sell it.
I'd sell it. Yeah, it is.
So if anybody wants to buy
If
it,
anybody wants to buy it, contact Rob. Give them a plug for your company, Rialto Ceramics.
Rialto Ceramics official on Instagram, at Rialto Ceramics on Twitter, Facebook Rialto Ceramics.
You can't be more plug than that.
LinkedIn as well.
Rob, honestly, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I've been told about you by quite a few people, and I've just said,
The pleasure,
meet them, man.
The pleasure was all mine, Mr. Morrissey.
Jack Duckworth these days.
Cheers, Rob, you gentlemen.